They cut the new girl's hair in bathroom, didn't know she's a special forces captain's daughter. The bell had barely rung when the whispering started. That's her, the new girl. Heads turned, eyes darted toward the door, and a shy figure stepped inside the classroom. Her name was Emily Carter. Her hair, long and chestnut brown, fell neatly over her shoulders, and her posture was straight but cautious, like someone used to watching her back. What no one in that room knew was that Emily wasn't just some quiet transfer student. She was the daughter of Captain Daniel Carter, a decorated Special Forces officer who had spent years serving overseas. Emily had moved around more than any kid should have too. Every new school, every new face, meant starting over again. And this time, she promised herself, no more trouble, no more standing out. But high school has a way of testing promises. From the first day, a group of girls decided Emily was too perfect. The leader, Vanessa, was rich, popular, and cruel in that effortless way only certain people could be. She saw Emily's quiet nature as weakness. Every laugh, every whisper became a weapon. Nice hair, new girl. You trying to show off? Vanessa smirked one morning, flicking her glossy curls. Emily smiled politely. No, just being myself. That answer, calm and kind, only made Vanessa hate her more. Days turned into weeks. Books were, accidentally, knocked from Emily's hands. Her lunch tray was spilled, twice. Notes appeared on her desk saying, "Go back where you came from." And every time, Emily picked herself up, wiped her tears, and stayed silent. Her father had taught her something powerful. You don't show strength by fighting back, you show it by standing taller than hate. But one afternoon, everything went too far. Emily had just finished gym class when Vanessa and her two friends cornered her in the girls' bathroom. The halls were empty, the sound of laughter echoed faintly from far away. "Hey, new girl," Vanessa called, holding a pair of scissors. "You think you're better than us with that perfect hair. Let's see how good you look without it." Emily froze. Her heart pounded, but her eyes stayed steady. She knew what fear looked like, and she refused to show it. Before she could move, the girls grabbed her. The sound of the scissors cutting through her hair filled the bathroom like thunder. Strands fell to the floor, lifeless and silent. The girls laughed, filming it on their phones. When they left, Emily stood there staring at her reflection. Her once beautiful hair was uneven and jagged. Tears welled in her eyes, but she didn't cry, not fully. Because at that moment, she remembered her father's voice, "When people try to break you, that's when you show them who you really are." That night, Emily came home quietly. Her father saw her hair and didn't say a word for a long moment. Then he asked softly, "Do you want me to go to the school?" Emily shook her head. "No, Dad, I'll handle it." The next morning, she didn't hide under a hood or skip class. She walked into school with her chin high, wearing her freshly cut hair short and clean. But it wasn't just her look that had changed, her eyes held fire. When she entered the classroom, everyone went silent. Vanessa's smirk faded. Emily calmly placed her books on her desk, turned to the teacher, and said, "Sir, I'd like to give a presentation today, something about courage." The teacher nodded, surprised. Emily stood in front of the class. "Yesterday, someone tried to humiliate me. They cut my hair and laughed about it. But they didn't take anything from me. You can cut hair, you can break things, but you can't break someone's spirit. My dad is a special forces captain. He's taught me what real strength means, not hurting others, but standing back up when they hurt you." The room fell completely silent. Even Vanessa looked down, ashamed. Emily continued, "You don't have to fight back with fists or hate. You fight back by refusing to let cruelty define you." Later that day, the principal called the bullies to the office. Their phones were confiscated, the video deleted. Vanessa's father, an influential businessman, was furious at his daughter when he found out. She was suspended for a month. But that wasn't what changed things. What changed everything was what Emily did next. Instead of isolating herself, she started something called Project Stand Tall, a small group where students who'd been bullied could talk, share, and rebuild confidence together. Within weeks, the group grew from 5 students to over 50. Even Vanessa showed up one day, quietly sitting at the back, unable to look Emily in the eye. When the year ended, Emily was chosen to give a speech at graduation. Standing on stage, her short hair shining under the lights, she looked over the crowd and said, I used to think being strong meant not letting people see you cry. But I've learned strength is standing up after you fall, forgiving when you could hate, and helping others even when no one helped you. My dad taught me that bravery doesn't wear a uniform, it lives inside us. The audience stood up, clapping, some even crying. In the front row, Captain Carter wiped a tear, proud beyond words. That day, Emily didn't just earn respect, she inspired hundreds to rise above cruelty, to choose compassion over revenge. So if you've ever felt small or broken, remember Emily Carter. Remember that no one can define your worth but you. Speech balloon. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because someone out there needs to hear this message today.